Shabbat Shalom everyone. This week it is going to be Shabbat Shira, that is naturally Parshat Beshalach, and I want to share over an interesting insight within regards to the bread, the heavenly bread that rained down for Am Yisrael for the 40 years while the Jews were inside the Midbar. When it came down, Hashem provided something called the man. This was a bread, the heavenly bread, every day to sustain Am Yisrael while they were traveling through the wilderness until they entered the land of Israel, Eretz Yisrael. So what happened was, enter two people of the name Datan and Abiram. Datan and Abiram, they were two people that wanted to instigate against Moshe Rabbeinu, against Moses. They were against Moshe Rabbeinu in many of the things that he was doing while he was leading Am Yisrael into Israel. So what happened was, every day Hashem had rained down a portion of heavenly bread for the Jewish people while they were going into Israel. However, on Friday, Lichvod Shabbat Kodesh, Hashem would rain down two portions of man, two portions of this, one for the Friday and one for the Saturday, for the Shabbat itself. It was two portions that was going on. That's what happened inside the Midbar. However, Datan and Abiram, they were very much against Moshe Rabbeinu, and they wanted to instigate against Moshe Rabbeinu. They wanted to challenge his leadership. So what did they do? They took out their bread, the bread that they saved over from the Friday, and which was the double portion, and they put it on the Saturday, on the Shabbat itself, inside the field. That's what Datan and Abiram did. Why did they do this? To trick everyone to think that no, it doesn't just, the double portion doesn't just come on the Friday, also it's coming on Shabbat itself, there's a portion. So to trick Moshe Rabbeinu and say, look, Moshe's a liar, he's doing it. So what happened was that the birds came and they ate this bread immediately, so that no one could see that this instigation of Datan and Abiram. And because of that, on this day of Shabbat Shira, there's a minhag, which many people do, is to actually feed the birds some bread on this Shabbat, on this specific week itself, in a chariots, in gratitude to what the birds did as a revenge against Datan and Abiram, let's say, in order not to challenge the leadership of Moses, of Moshe Rabbeinu over there. So we feed the birds. This is minhag. However, there's some halachic issues with it, and so some Rabbonim say that it could be problematic within regards to halachic issues to feeding the birds. However, there's this idea of hakarat hatov, which we see in this expression for the birds that destroyed the bread of Datan and Abiram, who tried to instigate Moshe Rabbeinu to challenge his leadership, and it didn't cause any harm at the end within regards to that, and that's why they feed the pigeons. I heard this from this idea from Rabbi Yitzchak Breitvitz from Osameach Yeshiva. Very, very interesting idea within regards to the Parsha. And that's the thing. We obviously do Lechem Mishneh on Shabbat 3 times. We do the Sudat Shabbat in the night time, also the Shabbat Suda during the day, and also in the Suda Shlishit, and also it's a mitzvah on Motzei Shabbat to also do a Sudat Shabbat in Malava Malka with a bread itself, where we do Hamotzi and everything else. So Shabbat Shira this week, it's a Shabbat of song, it's a Shabbat of Az Yashir Moshe, Ubnei Yisrael et Shira Azot, which we sing inside the Beit Knesset. That's why we call it Shabbat Shira. It's an auspicious Shabbat. It's one where we have gratitude that the heavenly bread that came for the 40 years was rained down Am Yisrael. And it's one where we have a gratitude for the birds also, and everything else, that they ruin the produce of the enemies of Datan and Abiram and stop the castigation against Moses. Guys, have an awesome Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom Varach. I'll leave you with some scenes of what better place than the bread section of the supermarket here. I'm getting ready early because it's good to buy the produce of Shabbat early. Lichvod Shabbat Kodesh. Remember, everything you buy, guys, say Lichvod Shabbat Kodesh. I will dedicate this in a refuah shlema to Avram Gedalia ben Michel, to refuah shlema be'ezrat Hashem Yitbarach, and to be healthy and everything else. Take care. Bye.